ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम्
अखण्डं
सच्चिदानन्दम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम्
आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये
आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान् अतीतद्वैतभानतः गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्त सारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्त सारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
तत्र अनुबन्धो नाम अधिकारी विषय संबंध प्रयोजनानि
अधिकारी विषय संबंध प्रयोजनानि
अधिकारी तु विधिवत् अधीत वेद वेदांगत्वेन
विधिवत्
विधिवत्
अधीत वेद वेदांगत्वेन
आपाततः
आपाततः
अधिगत अखिल वेदार्थः
अधिगत
अखिल
वेदार्थः
अस्मिन् जन्मनि जन्मान्तरे वा
अस्मिन्
अस्मिन्
जन्मनि
जन्मान्तरे वा
काम्य निषिद्धवर्जन पुरस्सरम्
काम्यनिषिद्धवर्जनपुरःसरम्
नित्यनैमित्तिक प्रायश्चित्तोपासनानुष्ठानेन
नित्यनैमित्तिकप्रायश्चित्तोपासनानुष्ठानेन
निर्गत निखिल कल्मषतया
निर्गतनिखिलकल्मषतया
शान्त निर्मल स्वान्तः
नितान्तनिर्मलस्वान्तः
साधन चतुष्टय संपन्नः प्रभाता
साधनचतुष्टय सम्पन्नः प्रमाता
साधन चतुष्टय संपन्नः अधिकारी प्रमाता नितांत निर्मल स्वान्तः निर्मल अंतःकरणः इत्यर्थः शुद्धान्तःकरणः शुद्धम् अंतःकरणं यस्य सः शुद्धान्तःकरणः रागद्वेष रहितः इत्यर्थः नितांत निर्मल स्वान्तः It means the one who has gained chitta shuddhi, referring to the person. All these are talking about the person. The beauty here is the adhikaritvam, the status of being an adhikari. Adhikaritvam, what is expected what is expected for to be a pursuer of Vedanta. So here Nitanta Nirmala Swantaha is the Antakarna Shuddhi, which is gained through Karma Yoga, which is in the form of Panchamaha Yajna, which is in the form of Nitya Naimittika Prayaschitta Karma Anushtana, Karma Acharanam. Tena Nitanta Nirmala Swantaha. Then Upasanaya Chitta Naischalya. Upasanaya Chitta Ekagrata. The author Paschat, Granthakaraha Paschat Vakshyati, Kintu atra na dattam, Kintu Adyaharaha Kartavyaha. We have to supply. Nitanta Nirmala Swantaha, it is by Karma Yoga. Similarly, Nitanta Nirmala Shantaha api. Even though not there, we can understand. Nitanta Nirmala Shantaha. Shantaha is the one whose mind as Shantaha is specified, is focused, concentrated. Is concentrated as gained Chitta Ekagrata. Nitanta Nirmala Shantaha ati. Katam bhavati Antakarna Nirmala Shantaha Upasana Anushtanena. So Upasanaya Chitta Ekagrata. Because it is mentioned there. Nitya Naimittika Prayaschitta Upasana Anushtanam. So Anushtanam to be added to all the words Nitya Anushtanam. Nitya Anushtanam is Nitya Karma Anushtanam. Not all are karma. All are karma, but the karanam is different. Nitya Naimittika Prayaschitta, for these The karanam is kayam, that is body, kaika karma, performed through the body, mind, body and senses, not mind. Upasana is through the mind, manasa karma. Manasam karma upasanam. Kaikam atava vachikam karma bhavati nitya naimittika prayaschitta karmani. Taihi antakarana shuddhihi. Instead of antakarana shuddhihi, Swamiji used to say, not in here in many contexts, atma shuddhihi, sangam tyaktva atma shuddhe. Yata Gitayam Bhagavan Krishna vadati sangam tyaktva atma shuddhi. So antakarana shuddhi is atma shuddhi. Atma is antakarana. So karma yogena antakarana shuddhi upasanaya chitta nischalyam, that it is not yet we can add Vedanta nirmala shantaha api. So nitya karma, naimitya karma, prayashita, all these are karma, kaika atava vachika karma. But upasana is manasa karma. So kaika karmana atava vachika karmana nitya naimittika prayashita rupena yani karmani kartavyani yena etani karmani krutani tena kim prayojanam tena taihi kim prayojanam antakarna shuddhihi atma shuddhihi bhavati tadeva prayojanam tadvateva upasanaya chitta ekagrata nitanta nirmala shantaha bhavati purushaha. Therefore, all these are the prerequisites for a person to be an adhikari. Fine, all these things discussed. Now, this nitya naimittika prayashitta upasana, these are all technical terms, and sadhana chatushtaya, that is also technical term that has to be explained. That is what the author does in the following lines. We are discussing adhikari. In the context of adhikari, there are some technical words which only we discuss. In fact, we are discussing Anubandha Chatushtaya. In the Anubandha Chatushtayam, one factor is adhikari. Within the adhikari, there are the technical terms, kamya, nishiddha, prayaschitta, upasana. That is what we are discussing. Now the next one. Kamyani kani iti chet kamyani kani, author defines kamyani swargadhishta sadhanani jyotishtomadini. Simple definition. Swargadi ishta sadhanani. Vaidika definition. We can understand simple way. Palam uddishya. Yatkinjitapi palam uddishya. Yani karmani shastrehi vigitani tani sarvani tani kamyani bhavanti. That is what kamyani is. Palam uddishya kritani karmani kamyani. The karma what you are doing with the desire to accomplish. Tena sukham bhavati, anandam bhavati. So that's why ishta sadhanani. So ishta sadhanani kamyani. Then anishta sadhanani kim bhavati? Nishiddhani.
Nishidhani
Arakadi anishta sadhanani.
Anishta sadhanani
Brahmana hananadhini.
Brahmana
Nishiddhani, forbidden, prohibited actions. The actions which are prohibited Why? Because they are anishta sadhanani, because they produce undesired, unwanted results in the form of going to naraka, etc. Naraka, etc. Naraka, etc. Naraka, either you go to a special loka naraka, or in this loka itself, you suffer for the karma, for the prohibited action. Prohibited by Shastra. That always that you have to add, prohibited by Shastra. So Shastra ki yani karmani nishiddhani tani acharanam papaya bhavati. That papa will manifest in the form of unconducive situation, undesirable situation. So therefore, anishta sadhanani nishiddhani. Then nityani. This also we have seen. Nityani.
Nityani.
Akarane pratyavaya sadhanani.
Akarane
pratyavaya
sadhanani.
Sandhya vandanadini.
Sandhya
vandanadini.
Yes. Sandhya vandanadini ityani karmani. Not doing will result in pratyavaya dosha, pratyavaya papa. It will not produce new papa, but it will support in produce in helping in will support in manifesting the already existing papa. Already papa karmas are there, which are ready to manifest. By nitya karma anushtanam, what happens? Those papas are neutralized. Those effects of those papas are minimized, or they are neutralized. So therefore nityani. So not doing will result in pratyavaya papa. That's the difference between nitya karmani and prayaschitta. It's not prayaschitta. Nitya karma is, these are all the duritas are there, durita karma, papa karma, which when this is not done, that papa will come. So every day the manifestation, the papas are there. Every day the karma which are ready to manifest, papa karma. How to handle that? That is handled by nitya karma. So therefore, Sandhya Vandana, by this karma, they said no special results are produced, but it will handle the day-to-day, the duritas, day-to-day duritas. So Nityani is regular karma. It can be daily Dainandina karmani, or it can be the karma which are to be performed regularly. Or in other words, the karma which when you don't perform, you will be doing that which is not supposed to be done. So that is a nityani. Because human beings require some guidance, some practice, some samskara, good samskara. Therefore, they are forced to do certain karma by which the person becomes a samskrita purusha. That is required. That is required for the pursuit of jnanam as well as dharma. For a dharma acharanam also it is required. Therefore, nitya karma helps. Therefore, it is to be done. Then naimittika, that also we have seen. Naimittikani.
Naimittikani.
Putra janmadi anubandini jateshtyadini. Those karma which are observed on some special occasion. Those are called nitya naimittikani. This also must be done, must be performed. Naimittikani, but not regularly, occasionally. That is the difference between nitya karma and naimittika karma. Then come prayaschitta. Prayaschittani.
प्रायश्चित्तानि
चित्तानि
Apakshaya sadhanani.
पापक्षय
साधनानि
Chandrayanadini.
चान्द्रायणादीनि
So Papakshaya sadhanam, the sadhanam, the means for Kshaya, for the destruction of the Papa, which are there, which are ready to manifest the form of the undesirable situation, circumstances. Those are Prayaschittani, those are Papa, that for the Kshayam, for the destruction of this, of those, the sadhana, the karma which are performed, like Chandrayanadini, Krichara and Chandrayana. These are some very famous Prayaschitta karma. So these are Chandrayana karma. It is started on Purnima day, and ends on Amavasya. And again it is starting from Amavasya, it again ends on Purnima. So it is for a month, for the whole month it is done. Chandrayana karma, similarly Krichara karma. These are some of the Prayaschittani karmani, Shastrehi Upadishtani Prayaschittani karmani. Up to this visa, next comes Upasana. Up to this, what visa is? What is our Kamya, this Kaika karmani. Nitya, Naimittika, Prayaschittani, Etani, Kaika karmani. By that, what is the Prayojanam? Kim Prayojanam? Chitta Shuddhihi, Atma Shuddhihi. Nitanta Nirmala Swantaha, that is a Prayojanam. Now comes Upasanam. Upasanam also karma, but there is a difference in the instrument, the Karanam. Therefore, it is specifically mentioned. Upasanam, it is Manasam, mental. Let us read. Upasanani.
उपासनानि
Saguna Brahma Vishaya Manasa Vyapara Rupani.
सगुण
सगुण
ब्रह्म
ब्रह्म विषय
मानस
मानस
व्यापार
रूपाणि
Shandilya Vidyadini.
शाण्डिल्य
चाण्डिल्य विद्यादीनि
Upasanani. What is Upasanam? Upasana. Upasanani karmani. Upasana is Strilinga. Upasanam Napumsakalinga. Upasanam, Upasane, Upasanani. Upasanam, the word is derived from the dhatu as dhatu. Aste, asate, asate, asate. Upa is samipa, close, proximity. Upa samiparte, upasargaha. Upasarga is used in the sense of proximity. Samipe, like Upanishad, Guru Upasadanam, Upakarma, Upanayanam, that is Upa Samipe, Asyate, Stiyate, Anena iti Upasanam. That is the Upasana. Samipe, Asyate, Stiyate, Yena, Anena iti Upasanam. So Upasanam is that by which the person Asyate, he dwells closer to it. Closer to what? Closer to the object of meditation. So that's why Upasana is meditation. So he is closer to the object. He is closer to the object. Upasamipe asyate. He sits closer. He remains closer to it. How? By meditation. That is why Manasa Vyapara. Vyapara means transaction, activities. What activities? It is not Kayika. It is not Vachika. It is manasa. Manasa vyaparaha. Manasa vyaparaha. It is mental activities for which the Vishaya is Brahma. Brahma is the Vishaya. Brahma is the content of the mental activity, Manasa Vyapara. Meditation. Brahma is the object of meditation. Vishaya, object, Manasa Vyapara, that is mental activity, that is meditation. So Brahma is the object of meditation, and that Brahma is Saguna Brahma, not Nirguna Brahma. If it is Nirguna Brahma, then that becomes Nididhyasana. The person has not yet progressed to Nididhyasana. He is preparing to be an Adhikari. So therefore, it cannot be Nirguna Brahma, Saguna Brahma. Gunena Sahavartate iti Sagunam Brahma. Brahma with attributes. Like what? Like Ishta Devata, your own Ishta Devata. Ishta Devata Upasana, Puja ityadi. Ishta Devata Upasana. Yena Karmana Purushaha Ishta Devatayaha Samipe Stitva Avastitaha Bhavet Tani Karmani Upasanani iti uchyate. So karma, that the manasa karma, by that a person, he remains closer to his Ishta Devata. Ishta Devata is also Saguna Brahma. We worship many Devatas. All these Devatas are nothing but Brahma alone, Brahma with attributes. And we have our own chosen deity, either chosen deity or family deity. That is Saguna Brahma alone. Everything is Brahma. That also Brahma only. Brahma is all pervasive. How can this Vigraha in which a particular Devata is invoked, how can that be Brahma? That is also Brahma. They represent Brahma. Brahma alone is invoked in that Vigraha, in that Murti, and the Murti is Ishta for us. So it is same Brahma. So Brahma, which is superimposed with certain attributes, and that over which, or that that is to our liking, our Ishta, then it becomes Ishta Devata. So any Ishta Devata, it could be Shiva, it could be Ganapati, it could be Kartikeya, Saguna Brahma, Ishta Devata. So that is Saguna Brahma Vishaya Manasa Vyapara. Either Ishta Devata or it can be, the Upasana can be as it is taught in the Upanishads, in the Veda, like Shandilya Vidyadini. Shandilya is one of the Upasana. There are many Upasanas talked about. Upasanartham anekani upasanani likitani shastreshu. Shandilya Vidya is one Vidya. Vidya means not knowledge. Vidyadini is Upasana. The word Vidya is used in the sense of Upasana. Vidya means knowledge, but here Vidya means Upasana. Shandilya Vidya, Dahara Vidya. The last class we saw Taittiriya Samhitopasana, Pranavopasana, Panchagni Vidya, which is taught in Chandogya. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the first few chapters are Upasana only. Similarly, in Chandogyam also. In Chandogyam, up to first 5 chapters, Upasanas are talked about. Many Upasanas. Samvarga Vidya, Vaishvanara Vidya, iti bahuni upasanani vikitani. These upasanas are important. So these upasanas only when performed that makes a person eligible for the pursuit of jnana. One cannot bypass. These are the means. Nobody can bypass. If you ask, we have not done anything in this life, then how we can pursue Vedanta? That is why the author very clearly mentioned in the Adhikari, in the definition of Adhikari, Asmin Janmani Janmantareva. That is very important. That has to be, that Asmin Janmani Janmantareva, that has to be linked, that has to be connected to नित्य नैमित्तिक प्रायश्चित्त अनुष्ठानेन. It should be connected to that. Nitya naimittika prayaschitta karma anushtanam. Kada asmin janmani janmantareva. In this janma or anya janma, previous janma, past lives, we don't know which life you would have done. Similarly, upasana. Asmin janmani va janmantareva. In this janma or in the previous janma, anya janmani. So that has to be connected. Asmin janmani, that is important. The author says. So this is the means. Without the means, the end is Vedanta Vichara, not possible. The means have been done. The means, that's why the Vedanta pursuit is possible. Otherwise, even the interest in Vedanta would not be possible. Interest in Vedanta is impossible. Therefore, these have been done either before or in this janma we would have done maybe a little, which required for further preparation. Therefore, we are into Vedanta pursuit. Therefore, upasanani, these are the means which to be done, and it has been done. Therefore, Vedanta pursuit. So, these are the upasanas. In Shankara Bhagavad-pada, he says these upasana for chitta naischalyam, we said. But this upasana, Shankara Bhagavad-padena kutrachit uktam it. There are some upasana either, that is main prayojan, chitta naischalyam, that is one thing. But we have seen in Kathopanishad where Nachiketa asked as a second moon, Nachiketa Agni. Nachiketa Agni, that is the vidya, the knowledge by which the person gets Swargaloka Prapti. That is a vidya, that is Nachiketa Agni. Agni Vidya. That Agni Vidya, that karma, when it is performed with upasana sahita karma will take the person to Brahmaloka. So, therefore, kanichit karmani upasanani brahmanaha abhyudayarthani bhavati, kanichit kramamuktyarthani, kanichit upasanani samardhyarthani iti. Some karmas, some upasanas which are for abhyudaya arthani. Some upasanas are for abhyudaya. Abhyudaya means material welfare, material prosperity. Abhyudaya is material. Nishreyasa abhyudaya, we say. Shreyasa is mukti. Abhyudaya is material welfare. Some upasanas are the means for gaining the abhyudaya. Some upasanas are meant for gaining mukti. How mukti? What type of mukti? Not sadhyo mukti, but krama mukti. Krama mukti, what is krama mukti? Krama mukti is going to the Brahmaloka, and from Brahmaji, again Vedanta pursuit. Vedanta, Upadesha from Brahmaji, staying with Brahmaji till the end of the Kalpa, getting Upadesha. What Upadesha? The Tattvamasi Upadesha, and getting Moksha. That is called Krama Mukti. So some upasanas, not only upasana, some karma which is performed along with upasana. Upasana sagita karmana Krama Muktihi bhavati. So that is also the benefit of upasana. And some upasanas are there which have to be performed along with the karma. Iti karma samruddhyarthani iti upasanani prayojanani uktani. but main prayojanam is chitta ekagrata. Upasanaihi chittasya ekagrata siddhyati. That author will say, author is going to say, by upasana, chitta ekagrata bhavati. Therefore, nitya naimittikadi karmana chitta shuddhihi bhavati chitta shuddhihi janayati upasanaya chitta ekagryam. Therefore, these two are important. That only makes a person adhikari. So therefore, kaika karma, kaika vachika, kayena atava vachata, kriyamanani, nityanaimittika prayaschittani karmani, taihi antakarna atmashuddhihi bhavati, upasanaya chitta naischalyam. That is a prayojanam by which the person becomes sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha iti. So therefore, what is upasana? If it is asked, saguna brahma manasa vyaparaha, vyapara rupani manasa karmani, we can supply. Already manasa vyapara is rupani, karmani, and we say it is manasa karmani. Saguna brahma vishaya manasa vyapara rupani karmani. And that karma is manasa karma. Already manasa vyapara is that. Therefore, manasa vyapara rupani karmani upasanani. That is upasana. Now, the author now says, having defined what are these terms, nitya naimittika prayaschitta upasana, now the author says the prayojanam. What is the prayojanam of all this? That author says here. Let us read. As we know, this Vedantasara in the form of Gadya, prose form. So here it is prose in a paragraph form. Let us read. Etesham
Etesham
nityadinam
नित्यादीनां
buddhi
बुद्धिशुद्धिः
param prayojanam
परं प्रयोजनं
buddhi shuddhihi param prayojanam. There we have to stop. Then upasananam tu
उपासनानां तु
chittaikagriyam. Ekagriyam, it is tadita. Chittaikagriyam. Tametam atmanam
तमेतमात्मानं
vedanuvachanena
वेदानुवचनेन
brahmana vividishanti yajnena
ब्राह्मणा विविधयज्ञेन
ityadi shrutehe
इत्यादिश्रुतेः
apasa kalmasham hanti
तपसा कल्मषं
ityadi smrutescha.
इत्यादि
This is a famous vakyam from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Tametam vedanuvachanena brahmanaha vividishanti yajnena danena tapasa iti. Yajnena danena tapasa. But yajnena only, up to that only it is required. That is why author stopped yajnena, because yajna is karmana. Yajnena ityadi shrutehe tapasa kalmashamanti ityadi smrutescha. Etesham referring to the previous, what we have discussed, etesham of these, etesham madhye, etesham nityadinam, adipadat nitya naimittika prayaschittana buddhi shuddhihi. That is, buddhi shuddhihi is atma shuddhihi. Buddhi shuddhihi is antakarna shuddhihi. Buddhi shuddhihi param prayojanam. Kim prayojanam nitya naimittika prayaschitta karmanam itti prishte buddhi shuddhihi bhavati. Tadeva param prayojanam. Param prayojanam, it is the mukhya palam. Prayojanam is benefit and it is param, mukhya prayojanam. So Mukhya Prayojanam means then is there any subsidiary or secondary benefit? Prayojanam benefit. Is there any secondary benefit? Yes. That is why the author uses Param Prayojanam. There is Avantara Palam. Avantara Prayojanam also it is there. Mukhya Palam is Buddhi Shuddhi. So Karmana Mukhya Palam, that is Atma Shuddhi. Nitya Naimittika Karmanam Palam, Mukhya Palam, the primary result, it is Buddhi Shuddhi, Chitta Shuddhi, Atma Shuddhi. Nityadinam Karmanam Param Prayojanam Atma Shuddhi. It is the purification of the Antakaranam. Antakaranam means that's why we say the person has to discover himself to be that person with Antakarana Shuddhi, with the pure mind. The Antakaranam should not be whipped. It is when we say you must be like this, you ought to be like this, then that Swamiji will never use you must do this, you must that. There is no must, there is no that person has to be, he has to discover that person in him. He has to cultivate that person in him. So Antakaranam is not just like it is talking about you. You are that person, so you make yourself eligible. You discover that person, that the core person, that person who is with these qualities, who is free from raga dvesha. So not the Antakaranam is having raga dvesha. Antakaranam is jada. How can jada have this raga and dvesha? It is you who are having raga dvesha, and you whip the mind. So when you emphasize on the karanam, then that is whipping of the mind. It is not the Antakaranam, it is you. So you have to qualify, you have to shape yourself to be that person who is a sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha, who is nitanta nirmala swantaha. So therefore, buddhi shuddhi, atma shuddhi, prayam prayojanam, that is you discover to be that person who is free from all these defects, doshas, so that you are into Vedanta pursuit. That is a param prayojanam, mukhya palam bhavati. Mukhya prayojanam is there, therefore avantara prayojanam also is there, avantara palam. How do you say avantara palam? Anything will have two types of palam. Mukhya palam, avantara palam. Like if you take a vriksha, a tree, amra vriksha, a mango tree. Amra vrikshasya mukhya palam kim? Amra palam. It gives mango fruits. That is the mukhya palam. Being a tree, not only it gives mango fruits, not only it gives fruits, it also gives what? It also gives shaya, shade, so that the shade is there, so that in the hot sun the person can rest under the mango tree. It gives shade and it gives nice fragrance smell. Its leaves are also useful. It gives the branches, that the twigs, which is used for firewood. These are the avantara palam, secondary benefits. Mukhya palam is amra palani. Avantara palam is chaya, gandha, etc. That kashtani, these are avantara palam. So tadvatyeva atrapi param prayojanam mukhya palam is primary result is atma shuddhi. What is avantara palam? The author doesn't say in this gadya, in this paragraph. That is going to say in the next paragraph, which is going to come. We will see what is avantara palam there. But here mukhya palam is talked about. In this paragraph, mukhya palam is talked about. So therefore, mukhya palam bhavati param prayojanam bhavati buddhi shuddhi, atma shuddhi, ityadinam karmanam. Upasananam tu chitta ekagriyam, ekagrata. chitta ekagriyam. Upasananam param prayojanam bhavati chitta naischalyam. It means the mind becomes ready for the pursuit of Vedanta by the observance of this. And the author gives the Shruti. These are all not the Kalpana of the author. These are not the Kalpana of Shankara Bhagavad-pada also. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti, he says in Viveka Churavani or in any text, this he gives he mentions the Adhikaritvam. It is not his own concoction. It's all taken from the Upanishad. Whatever you say, it has to be supported with the Upanishad Vakya. Therefore, here also the Vedantasara gives the Upanishad quotation. Therefore, only to study Vedantasara, you should have a sufficient background of even Upanishads. Then only you can study, because quotes are there, Upanishad quotes. Tametam Atmanam Vedanuvachanena Brahmanaha. Brahmanaha is not Jati Brahmana. Brahmana means students, seekers of Vedanta. Sadhakas ityarthaha. Sadhakas. Mumukshavaha. Brahmanaha is mumukshavaha. Mumukshavaha vividishanti. Yajnena vividishanti. Veditum icha vividisha. Sananta. The word, the dhatu is vid dhatu. Vid means to know. Veditum ichati. Veditum ichanti bhagavachanam. Vividishanti. Because Brahmanaha, mumukshavaha, vividishanti, veditum ichanti. Vid dhatu and sananta. Frequent. The sananta is desiderative. By adding a san pratyaya to a dhatu, we can convert that into another dhatu. So vividishanti, veditum ichanti, yajnana, what? Etam atmanam. Etam atmanam, tam etam atmanam. The desire to know. So they have the desire to know tam, that etam, this atmanam. By what? Yajnana. By yajnana. Yajna represents karma. That is by yajnana. But the full quotation is yajnana danena tapasa iti in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Yajnana referring to nitya karma. By yajnana, nitya karmana. So this is the important or main support for karma yoga by the Shruti. Shruti is very clearly says yajnana. Yajna means karma. Karma yogena. Yajnana means karma yogena. Karma yogena, there are, in the 4th chapter we have been seeing, there are different types of yajnas are talked about. Shotradini indriyani anye, sayyamagnisho jugvati. Many, there are about 12 or 13 yajnas are talked about. That is a karma yoga, nothing but karma yoga, yajna, that is a yajna. The word yajna is used by Bhagavan Krishna in the sense of karma yoga in Gita, the same yajna. What is the basis for Bhagavan Krishna to use in Gita? Gita came later. Upanishad first and then only Gita. And because the Upanishad uses the word yajna for karma, therefore Bhagavan Krishna also has used the same word yajna, meaning karma yoga. Therefore, yajnana is karma yogena. So this is the main Shruti support for karma yoga. So important Shruti Vakyam. Tametam atmanam vedanuvachanena brahmanaha vividishanti karma yogena. That is yajnana. Then the author gives ityadi shrutehe. Shruti is Veda. Shuyate iti shrutihi. Iti Shruti Upanishad Vakyam. Then the author gives Smriti Vakyam also. Smritehe. From the Smriti also. Vakyam is there. What is that? Tapasa kalmasham hanti. Tapasa kalmasham. Tapasa is, that is also karma. Tapasa kalmasham anti. Kalmasham is papam. Tapasa kalmasham anti. Kalmasham papam. Papam is destroyed by tapas. Iti smriti vakya. Manusmriti. Iti manusmriti ityadi smritesha. The person destroys papa, because papa are the obstruction in one's pursuit, any pursuit. And here it is Vedanta pursuit, therefore papas are there. The papa has to be destroyed. Therefore, tapas is required. Tapas in the form of nitya, naimittika, karma anushtanam, the tapas, that is also tapas only. By that, papams are neutralized, destroyed. Nityadis pratyeshcha. Fine. These are the mukhya palam. Then what is the avantara palam that is said in the next? After reading this, then we can read from the Vidvan Manoranjani. There are some important points are there. Then we can read now, and then after that we can read the avantara palam. For this Vidvan Manoranjani, the author, he says, only important thing we will see. I have highlighted here. Vigita Akarana Pratishidda Seva Rupa Nimitta Visheshana Anubandhini Prayaschittani. As already we have seen what is Prayaschitta. Vigita Akarana. Not doing what is to be done. Not doing what is to be done, that is Vigita Akarana. Pratishidda Seva, doing that which are prohibited. That becomes the Nimitta Vishesha, Nimitta Vishesha, by which Anubandhini, the person is connected. That is Prayaschittani, by which the karma which for the neutralization of those what Vigita Akarana and Pratishidda Seva, by which the person incurs papa. Therefore, for the neutralization of that karma which are performed, they are Prayaschittani. Papakshaya matra uddeshena vigitani va iti. That is what the author defined. Papakshaya matrena uddesha. The objective of the performance of this karma is for the papakshaya matra, only for the destruction of papam, duritas. Adipadat prayaschittani in the word, in the definition, Chandra Yanadini was there. Therefore, Adipadat Krichradi Graha Krichra, another prayaschitta karma. That also can be included, the author says. Shastra Bodhite Sagune, next one, Upasana. Shastra Bodhite Sagune Brahmani Dirga Kalat Anirantarayoho Upeta Manovritti Sthiti Karana Lakshanani Upasanani. Fixing the mind on the Saguna Brahma, and that is as taught by the Shastram for a length of time, for a long time. Sthiti Karanam, Manovritti Sthiti Karanam, the vritti, the pratyaya, the cognition, the thoughts of the mind, which is Sthiti Karanam or Sthiti Karanam, for a length of time, not entertaining any other thoughts. That is Upasanani. That is the Upasana. So fixing the mind on a thing for a length of time. Like the flow of the oil from one vessel to another vessel. In Vedantasara, Mणहनन Maharshi beautifully says, Ajidaraya. So like the flow of the oil is viscous. So you will not see any gap between that. It flows continuously. So similarly, the manovritti has to be continuous, and the vritti has to be within the Saguna Brahma. It should not go outside the object of meditation. That is called Upasana. Vijatiya Sajatiya vritti prabhagaha. Sajatiya vritti prabhagaha. Sajatiya vritti is the same or the similar set of thoughts. The flow of the similar set of thoughts. Vijatiya means the thoughts other than that. Vijatiya is the thoughts which are outside the object of meditation. So the Sajatiya vritti prabhagaha, the thoughts which are similar or which are same or which are connected only to the object of meditation, the pravaha, the flow of that, the similar thoughts, that is called Upasana. Vijatiya anantarita. Sajatiya vritti prabhagaha dhyanam upasanam bhavati. With the exclusion of vijatiya pravritti is vijatiya, that is dissimilar. When you sit for meditation and when you visualize your Ishtadevata, can be any Ishtadevata, where as long as your focus is within the Ishtadevata, it can be started from the pada, from the feet, then you can slowly go to the up to the head, again coming back to the feet, again going up to the head, or all the limbs or the parts of the Ishtadevata. Your thoughts is only with that Saguna Brahma, with that Devata, with that Murti. Any other thought, that is Vijatiya. Any other thoughts. Suddenly you remember your office, that is Vijatiya. You remember your family, that is Vijatiya. So Vijatiya Vritti Anantarita, with the exclusion of Vijatiya Pravritti, Sajatiya Vritti Pravaha. Pravaha means the flow. That is called Upasanani. By that, what is the Prayojanam? Chitta Nishchalyam, Chitta Ekagrata is gained. That is required for a sadhaka. That is what here he says, Vyata. Dirgha Kalat, for a long time. Because our attention span is very less, therefore, Dirgha Kala, Manovritti Sthirikaranam, Sthitikaranam, iti. If the object of meditation is Nirguna Brahma, then becomes Nididhyasana. That is, here he says, Nididhyasanat Vedam Aha. Differentiated from Nididhyasanam by the word Saguna. By mentioning Saguna, the author differentiates from the Nididhyasanam. If it is Nirguna Brahma Manasa Vyapara, then it becomes Nididhyasana. Therefore, he says Saguna Brahma Manasa Vyapara. Upasananam Jnanat Vedam Darshayati Manasa Vyapara Rupani iti. So distinguished from the Jnanam by saying Manasa Vyapara Rupani iti. Then Idanim Mukta Lakshananam Nityadinam Ishvararpanataya Anushtiyamananam Paramabalam Darshayati Etesham iti. Paramabalam, Param Prayojanam Darshayati. The paragraph what we read, that the commentator comments. Idani Mukta Lakshananam, that what has been talked about so far, that Nityadina, Ishvararpanataya, that is why Karma Yoga, Ishvararpanataya Anushtiyamananam. The karma which are performed with Ishvararpana Buddhi, Tesham Param Prayojanam Darshayati. Param Prayojanam, the Mukhya Palam, Pradhana Palam Darshayati, Granthakaraha. Adi Padat, Naimitika Pragashitayoho Graha. Nityadinam, only the author says in the shloka, in the paragraph, Nityadinam alone is there. But therefore, here he says, by the word Nitya, we can, Nityadini, Adi Padat, we can bring in Naimitika Pragashitayoho. That also can be brought in. Not Upasana. Only karma, this Upasana comes later because Param Prayojanam is Chitta Shuddhi. So Nitya Naimitika Pragashita. Nityadinam Upata Durita Kshayadvara Buddhi Shuddhi Etutvam iti Drashtavyam Nirgata Nikhila Kalmashataya iti Uttatvat. So Nityadinam by Nitya Upata Durita Kshayadvara. Upata collected. Durita Kshaya, that is, Durita is Papam. Kshayadvara, through the neutralization, through the destruction of the Papa, which have been collected by the performance of Nitya Naimitika, the karma, that by Buddhi Shuddhi Hetutvam, that is the Hetu for Buddhi Shuddhi, Atma Shuddhi, Drashtavyam, should be shown. That is why the author says, Nirgata Nikila Kalmashaya iti Uktatvat. Nirgata Nikila Kalmashataya, where it is there in the definition of Adhikari. Nirgata Nikila Kalmashataya, by the removal or by the removal of this, by the destruction of all these Kalmasha, the Papam, the person becomes Shuddhanta Karnaha. How does it become Shuddha Antakaranaha? By the removal of all this kalmasha, the papam. And for that the hetu is nitya nimitika prajita karmanushtanam. Therefore, dvara duritakshaya dvara buddhi shuddhi hetutvam iti drashtavyam. Therefore, the author has said in the very definition of adhikari, nirgata nikila kalmashataya iti uktatvat, as because he has said uktatvat iti panchami. As it has been said, nirgata nikila kalmashataya, therefore, this nitya naimitya karma will nitya naimitya prakita karma anushtanam is the hetu for gaining the buddhi shuddhi. So buddhi shuddhi etutvam. So buddhi shuddhi is the hetumat, for which the hetu is the performance of this nitya naimittika. Nitya naimittika karma anushtanam is the hetu, and hetumat is buddhi shuddhihi, atma shuddhihi. And here the author quote from Nitya naimittikaihi eva kurbanaha duritakshayam ityadi smrutehe. What smruti? Manusmruti. Nitya naimittikaihi kurbanaha duritakshayam. Kurbanaha, the performer of nitya, by the performer of nitya karma, duritakshayam. Kurbanaha duritakshayam prapnoti. He removes the durita by the performance of nitya naimittika karma. Ityadi smrutehe, that is manusmruti. Dharmena papam apanudati iti shutescha. Dharmena papam apanudati. By dharma he removes papam. It is smrutescha. Iti shutescha. What shruti is given in the footnote? Mणहनन Upanishad. Mणहनन Upanishad. Dharmena papam dharmena papam apanudati iti Shrutehe, what Shruti? Mणहनन Upanishad. Chitta Shuddhehe param prayojanatvam paramparaya moksha sadhanatva. Very important point. Chitta Shuddhi is gained by dharmena, by the observance of dharma, by which the papam is destroyed. And the Chitta Shuddhi becomes the means for moksha, not directly. Paramparaya moksha sadhanatvat. It becomes the sadhanam. It has the status of being a sadhanam for moksha indirectly, paramparaya. That is, the paramparaya is not directly. Directly is jnanam only. Paramparaya sadhanatvam asti. What has got this karma? How? By giving chitta shuddhi. Therefore, chitta shuddhehe param prayojanatvam bhavati. Katam paramparaya. Moksha sadhanatvat. Moksha sadhanat, for moksha sadhanam, it has the status of being the karanam. It has being the karanam indirectly, paramparaya. Tatacha smritihi. Smriti also tells, smriti also emphasizes this atma shuddhi, chitta shuddhi. What smriti? Sve sve karmanya bhirataha samsiddhim labate naraha swakarma niratas siddhim yatha vindati tachrunu. Putra asti sve sve karmani. By reading itself, we can understand from which smriti it is. A smriti. Iti upakramya, starting from that, asakta buddhis sarvatra jitatma vigataspirgaha naishkarmya siddhim parama sannyasena digacchati iti paryantam. Putra Bhagavad Gitayam Bhagavata Uktam. Which chapter? Ashtadasha. 18th chapter, important chapter, 45th shloka. Sve sve karmanya bhirataha. Karmani abhirataha. Sve sve. Sve sve means one's own karma. One's own karma, the person who is abhirataha, rataha, delighted, contented, happy, samsiddhim labate, he gains success. Success is not really the material success. Sticking to one's own duty, performing one's own duty, one who is delighted, happy in performing one's own duty, that person really is a successful person. Not from the material standpoint. From the material standpoint, he may not be successful, but the person is a karma yogi, He is successful because it will take him to jnana, the next stage. From adhyatmika standpoint, it is a success. Everything is a success one. There is no failure. Swakarma nirataha siddhim yatha vindati tachrunu. You please listen. Swakarma nirataha, how the person who is committed to one's karma, siddhim, how he gains success. Iti starting, iti upakramya, beginning in 45th shloka up to asakta buddhi satataha, up to that shloka, to 49th shloka. Bhagavan Krishna says beautifully. Another shloka, next shloka is very important in the Gita. Yatah pravrittir bhutanam yena sarvamidham tatam swakarmana tamabhyarchya siddhim vindati manavaha. That is, line is often quoted. Swakarmana tamabhyarchya siddhim vindati manavaha. Swakarmana, by one's own karma. Tam abhyarchya, kam, Ishwaram Parameshwaram, that is Karma Yoga. Tam abhyarchya, Ishwararpana buddhya. The person does karma with Ishwararpana buddhi. Saha manavaha siddhim vindati. He gains success. That Vakya is Karma Yoga. It emphasizes Karma Yoga. So Sakarmana tamabhyarchya siddhim vindati manavaha. The manavaha, the manushya, the person gains success by adhering to his karma duty. Karma Yoga. And Karma Yoga, the karma performed with the attitude Ishwararpana buddhi. Tam abhyarchya, archya, archana. Archana means archati, offering, Ishwararpana buddhi. So these are the Pramana Vakyas, Smriti Pramana Vakyas to emphasize the need of karma. So therefore the commentator, he quotes apt quotation in this context. Taduktam Naishkarmya Siddhau api, even in Naishkarmya Siddhi also it is told. Naishkarmya Siddhi is another Prakarana Grantha, Siddhi Grantha. It's a Prakarana Grantha, Siddhi Grantha. In Prakarana Grantha itself there are differences. Tattvabodha, etc., all these are basic granthas. The advanced grantha, Naishkarmya Siddhi, Advaita Siddhi, these are advanced Prakarana Grantha. And this Naishkarmya Siddhi, authored by Sureshwaracharya, he says here, Nitya Karma Anushtanat Dharmotpattihi. It's a beautiful line. You can note this paragraph is, it's a beautiful one. Nitya Karma Anushtanat Dharmotpattihi. Observance of Nitya Karma Anushtana, it Utpattihi, it produces what? It produces Dharma, Punyam. Punyam is what is Dharma is. It gives rise to Punyam. Papahanihi, then Dharmotpattihi, Nitya Karma Anushtana Dharmotpattihi, Dharmotpattehe, Nitya Karma Anushtana Panchami. So by the performance of Nitya Karma Anushtana, Dharmasya Utpattihi Bhavati, Dharmotpattihi, Dharma, Papa is produced. And Dharmotpattehe, by the production, by the Utpatti of Dharma, Panchami, Dharmotpattehe, Papa Anihi, there will be destruction of Papam. Tataha Chitta Shuddhihi, Tataha is Papa, Hanihi is that, so Papa, Hanina, Atava, Papa Hani. Hani is, you can take it as Pullinga. If you take it as Pullinga, like Arishabda. Papa Hani Nehe. Kim Bhavati Papa Hanihi. Tena Kim Tasmat Bhavati Chitta Shuddhihi. Papa Hanitaha Bhavati Chitta Shuddhihi. Destruction of Papa gives rise to Chitta Shuddhi, Atma Shuddhi. Tataha, Atma Shuddhi Taha, by Atma Shuddhi, Tataha is Panchami, referring to the previous one. By Atma Shuddhi, what is gained? Samsara Yathatmya Avabodhaha. Yathatmya Avabodhaha. Avabodhaha means understanding. Understanding of the real nature of samsara. Samsara is unreal. That is unreal is understood. That knowledge is gained by Chitta Shuddhi. This is Viveka. Here Viveka is talked about, not Jnanam. Samsara Yatatmya Avabodhaha. Samsara is Anitya. It is Mithya. It is not real. It is evasive. It is that happiness what seems to be samsara, what samsara seems to be giving, that is elusive. That is elusive, it is not real. That knowledge, avabodhaha bhavati chitta shuddhitaha. Then tataha bhavati. What tataha? Chitta shuddhitaha bhavati. The chitta shuddhitaha panchami. Vairagyam, not chitta. Samsara yatatmya avabodhaha. By that, tataha, by the knowledge of the understanding of the reality of the samsara, vairagyasya utpattihi bhavati. Vairagyam is generated. So tataha referring to samsara yatatmya avabodhaha. By that vairagyam is produced. Vairagyasya utpattihi bhavati. Vairagyasya utpattehe tataha mumukshattvasya utpattihi bhavati. Vairagyasya utpattehe mumukshattvasya utpattihi. Mumukshatva utpattehe tad upaya paryeshanam. Tad upaya paryeshanam. First is mumukshutvam. The mumukshutvam will give rise to tad upaya. Mumukshutvam is desire to be the state mumuksha. The mumuksha, the desire to be free is called mumuksha. So what is the means to gain freedom? That upaya paryeshanam, the search for the knowledge, the search for that which gives freedom, that will arise because of mumukshutvam. Tataha sarva karma sanyasaha bhavati. By that it will lead to sarva karma sanyasaha, giving up of all the karma. Tataha bhavati yoga abhyasaha, that will result to yoga abhyasa. What yoga abhyasa? Jnana yoga abhyasa. Tataha chittasya pratyak pravanata bhavati. Chittasya pratyak pravanata, that by that the chitta, the mind, which will gain the tendency to go introvert. So far the mind has been going extrovert. Now pratyak pravanata bhavati. Tataha tattvamasya vakyartha parigyanam bhavati. By that, now the person is in nididhyasanam. By that tattvamasya vakyartha parigyanam, the jnanam of tattvamasya, that is the tatparyam of the shastram. So tattvamasya vakyartha parigyanam, complete understanding of the mahavakya is gained, is produced by making the mind introvert, that is by atma vichara ityarthaha, shastra vichara. Tataha, by that avidya uchchedaha, vidya uchchedaha, the destruction of avidya. Jnanam destroys avidya. So therefore tataha referring to tattvamasya vakyata parignyana utpattehe avidya yaha uchchedaha bhavati. Avidyochchedaha bhavati, destruction of avidya happens. Tataha bhavati swatmani avasthanam. By that what is gained is swatmani avasthanam, that is atmanishta, brahmanishta is gained. So he becomes a prata prajna. Iti, the sequence, beautifully it is given. What one gives rise to the other gives rise to the other. Iti, the sequence is beautifully presented here. Nitya karma anushtana dharmotpattihi, dharmotpattehe papahanihi, papahani anihi tataha, that is by that chitta shuddhi utpattehe samsara yatatmya avabodhaha, samsara yatatmya avabodha utpattehe vairagya utpattehe mumukshutva utpattehe tad upaya paryeshana utpattehe tasyotpattehe sarvakarma sanyasaha, tasyotpattehe yogaabhyasotpattehe chittasya pratyak pravanata bhavati. Tasya utpattehe tattvamasya vakyata parigyanam. Tena bhavati avidyochchedaha. Tena bhavati swatmani avasthanam atmanishta iti. This. In the Naishkarmi Siddhi, Sureshwaracharya beautifully says, Upasananam, let me read and then complete this. Upasananam tu iti. Tu shabdaha karmabhyaha upasanayaha vaishishtya dyotanarthaha. In the shlok, in the prose, it is tu shabda is to distinguish upasana from karma. upasanayam tu iti tu shabda is there. Here it is there. Prayojanam upasananam tu, that tu shabda for Vailakshanartham. It is Vaishishthya Jyotanartham, to distinguish from the karma vyakta, from the karma. Tasya nitya anushtana, nityadi anushtana shapita kalmashataya vishuddhasya chittasya shastra prakashite dhyeye gneye va vishayaha vishaye aikagryam nischalatum ityartaha. By the performance of Nitya Naimittika Karma, what happens? Nikhil Shapita Kalmashataya, by the removal of the Kalmasha, the Papa, the person becomes Vishuddhaha, Chitta Atma Shuddhihi, Vishuddhasya Chittasya, Shastra Prakashite, Dhyeye Vishaye. In the Vishaya, which is unfolded by the Shastram, in that Aikagryam, that is Nishchalatvam, that the mind becomes focused, free from Chala. Sukshmartha Vadharanam Samartatvam iti yavat. That is important statement. The mind gets the ability to understand this Sukshma. So the mind has to become as subtle as subject matter. Subject matter is subtle. Why subject matter is subtle? Because it is about you, the Atma. Atma is not one of the object. For gaining the knowledge of the object, we need Stula Buddhi is enough. Because it is outside, therefore Stula. But it is about you, the very Atma, the cause of this entire Jagat. Therefore, Sukshma Vishayatvat, Sukshma Buddhihi Avashyaki. Therefore, Sukshmartha Vadharana Samarthyam, the capability to gain, to understand the Sukshmartha. Therefore, that's why Upasana is important. Purvokta Prakarena Anushtiyamananam Nityadinam Upata Durita Kshayadvara. By the performance of the karma which has been talked about before, like Nitya Naimittika karma, by that what is done? Durita Kshaya is done. Kshaya, the destruction of Durita. Shuddhyadi Paramparaya Jnana Hetute Pramanam Aha Vividishanti. By the Chitta Karana Shuddhi, that will give moksha, that becomes a hetu for moksha, and moksha, that becomes a hetu for moksha, not that. That gives a hetu means Jnana Hetutve, that results in the, that facilitates in producing jnanam, and jnanam is a hetu for moksha. Therefore, paramparaya, that chitta shuddhi, which is gained through karma, and karma, therefore, paramparaya hetutvam bhavati. Therefore, pramanam naha, Upanishad is a shastram, is a pramanam, Vedantasara Upanishad, vividishanti brahmanaha yajnana iti. We'll stop here. Next line. Avantara Palam talked about, we'll see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.